Hey guys and gals, Jim here with another little short, quick video between model builds and stuff like that. This is something I've been meaning to share with you guys for a very long time. Um, I discovered, probably going back about 15 years ago. I wanted to use some plastic, like mayonnaise type jars, peanut butter jars for some stuff, and I washed them out and stuff. And you go to remove the label, and you got that real gummy, sticky glue stuff that they use to put the labels on the jars and stuff. And even work on glass. I was using plastic jars and stuff. You try dish soap and everything, and all it does is smears and gets worse. And I've always had this on hand through the years and stuff, and I figure, well, if it removes bugs, tar, and tree sap, that's all pretty sticky stuff. Let's give it a try. So I sprayed this on the plastic jar. I waited about 10 seconds or so, and I took a paper towel, dampened it a little bit, and it cleared all the sticky goo right off in a matter of minutes. So it worked for that. It did not leave scratches on the jar as they are clear and stuff. It worked on glass, and then just to get rid of the waxy residue film that it left, I just washed it under warm soapy water, and I was good to go. I don't usually have the need to strip a model and repaint a model for many reasons. But I had one occasion where I was working on a Star Trek kit. I believe it was the J.J. Abrams prize, and I was using the transparent blue in a spray can, and I was doing the nacelles, doing a light tint on them, and it decided to splatter on me, and I'm like, okay. I got this out and decided to give it a try. Those are real thin, clear plastic parts, and they're pretty weak if you squeeze them too hard or that, and they're really nice and crystal clear. So I sprayed this on there, let it soak for about 10 seconds. Same thing. I took a damp, just an ordinary paper towel, and everything wiped off, rinsed it off, washed it under some soapy water, and I was good to go. You guys, I know you guys talk about soaking your plastic car kits and stuff. If you want to repaint a car kit or the body or something, you soak it in the purple bath. Sometimes it takes a couple days. Sometimes you might have to repeat the process for another couple days, and you're losing time. You want to get the model built and move on to the next thing. You might be doing a group build where you only got a certain time frame to build your model and stuff. And I know Papa Dan just had that experience, and I mentioned this little trick to him too, and all that. I think a lot of people, I don't know, they just don't pay attention, or they don't want to try something different out because they're set in their ways and stuff. But I've since used this on a couple other occasions. I used it on my clear nacelles for my big 350 refit, because before I was going to use the blue LED tape in them, I was going to paint the nacelles of blue and light it from the back. But then I decided, no, I'm not painting the nacelle chiller grills the blue. They're gonna be that dark, almost like a purplish color, like they were in the movie, and then it'll be backlit with the blue, and just the little tiny grooves are gonna show the light. So I had to strip those down. I used a real soft bristle scrub brush, sprayed this on there. Within a matter of 5 minutes, they were all cleaned down to the bare plastic. Did not scratch it whatsoever. Did not mar it. Did not discolor it and make it less clear or anything like that. It took the paint right off. Within a matter of 15-20 minutes, I was back to work and on my way. I didn't have to wait several days from the soak in the purple cleaner and all that kind of stuff. And I had another instance when I was building my 700 scale USS Nimitz aircraft carrier. I didn't like the way my deck came out and stuff. It didn't look right to me. I wasn't satisfied with the color and all that. So I did the same thing. I sprayed it down, and you know, did a little area at a time. In about a half hour, I was back in business. Washed it off with some warm soapy water. I did use a little soft bristle scrub brush again to get into all the detail and get the paint out, but it removes the paint 100%. It doesn't mar the plastic. It doesn't scratch the plastic. You can use it on clear parts. You know, your regular, you know, white styrene, whatever your kit is molded, whatever color the styrene is molded in. It doesn't harm the plastic in any way. Once you're done, you just wash it with warm soapy water like you would a brand new model kit before you start building it and painting it, and you're back in business. You don't have that setback where you got to wait a couple days, a day, 3 days, sometimes repeat the process because you still got paint in the little crevices and stuff. This works super. So, and I do remember way back, you know, I'm 60 years now, but maybe when I was in my teens, I was building a model car or something, and I wanted to shine it up, you know. It's like, you know, dad's out in the garage shining up the real car, and I'm going to shine up my model car kit and stuff. And I discovered that spray-on wax, and it was the same thing, turtle wax, but it wasn't the bug and tar, it was just the spray-on turtle wax. It start removing the paint on the model as soon as I start, you know, rubbing it around and stuff. So, you know, you might even be able to get away with regular spray wax. You know, I don't think the brand matters, but it's got a chemical that literally softens up the paint, takes it right off with no effort. So, it's just something I thought I'd share with you. I don't know if it's still got the same label or something. You know, it might be a little bit different look to the bottle. I've had this for a lot of years, but and, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot. All you do is spray a fine mist over your, you know, your painted part. Let it sit for a couple seconds, you know, 5, 10, 15 seconds, whatever. And it'll start, the paint starts wiping right off, literally. You know, I'd show you now, but I really don't have nothing I need to remove paint from, and I don't have anything at hand to do a test on it to show you. But take my word for it, it does work. And, it saves you a lot of time, like I said, especially if you're into doing these group builds where you only got a certain time frame and you're running close to the deadline, and you had a mishap with your paint or something and you need to repaint something. Plus, it's a hell of a lot cheaper than the purple stuff that you guys soak it into. So, I don't know what it costs now, but, you know, like I said, you should be able to find it at your local Walmart, you know. Any automotive parts store should carry it and stuff. And, I mean, Turtle Wax is a pretty big name brand. Probably find it at Menards, place like that. They've got an automotive section in their stores and stuff like that. But it does really work great at removing paint. And like I says, I've used it on several different types, you know, regular styrene, you know, and clear, and it doesn't leave scratches. You know, the only way you're going to get scratches is if you use the wrong thing to wipe it off. You know, if you use something coarse, you may cause scratches or nothing, but it doesn't have any kind of little particles or grit in it. This is just a smooth liquid. It's almost so thin, it's like almost like water. So, but I hope this is helpful to a lot of you modelers out there, whether you're in the sci-fi, model cars, you know, whatever your genre of modeling is. Try it out and give it a try. And I'm sure you'll be surprised at how quick you get back in the business of building your model kit and carrying on, rather than having some downtime and waiting for your purple cleaner to do its job. So anyway, till the next time, everybody have a good one. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for checking out my videos. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for all the nice comments you guys been leaving me. And we'll be seeing you soon. Bye.